Ultamize. If you want to improve how you use your time starting today, pick one small habit and repeat it every day at the same time. Not 10 habits, not a complete overhaul, just one simple action done consistently. For example, you might decide that every morning before checking your phone, you'll state your top three priorities out loud. I know I said it before, but it really is helpful. It takes less than 10 seconds, but doing it every day creates a pattern your brain begins to expect. Most people try to change their behavior using intensity. They decide they're going to be completely focused, completely disciplined, and completely productive starting right now or January 1st or sometime. And sometimes that works for a short period of time. They might have a day where everything goes well. You focus for hours, you complete tasks, you feel in control. But then the next day is different. Your energy's lower. You feel interrupted. You feel less motivated. And then the system breaks down. That's because intensity is not sustainable. Repetition is. Small actions, repeated consistently, are far more powerful than big efforts done occasionally. Because repetition builds familiarity, and familiarity reduces resistance. For example, if you repeat the same starting routine every day, your brain begins to expect it. So instead of deciding what to do, you move directly into the behavior. That removes hesitation. It also reduces decision fatigue. Every time you have to decide what to do next, you use mental energy. Over the course of a day, those decisions add up. But when something becomes a repeated pattern, it no longer requires a decision. You just do it. That is what you want. Not constant decision making, but automatic behavior in the areas that matter most. Kind of like automatically putting on a seatbelt when you get in a car, like automatically brushing your teeth before you go to bed. Another advantage of repetition is that it builds momentum over time. A single productive day feels good, but it doesn't change much in the long term. Consistent productive days, even if they're not perfect, that's what creates real progress. For example, if you want to work on something important for 1 hour every day, that adds up quickly. But if you try to do 5 hours in one day and then nothing for the next week, well, your progress becomes inconsistent. Consistency is what drives results. This is also why you should not try to change everything at once. When you attempt too many changes, you increase complexity. And when things feel complicated, you're less likely to follow through. Instead, focus on one or two key behaviors and repeat them. Once they become part of your routine, you can build on them. This is how real systems are created, step by step, habit by habit. Repetition also helps you recover more quickly when things don't go as planned because you have a pattern to return to. For example, if you miss a day, you don't have to start over completely. You simply go back to your routine the next day. That keeps you moving forward. Without repetition, every day feels like starting from scratch. And that makes progress much harder. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency because consistency creates reliability. I know this in my own work. If I tell myself, I'm going to make an online course this month, wow, it might not happen. If I tell myself I am going to record multiple hours of video today for an online course and finish a new one today or tomorrow, guess what? It becomes easy. It becomes a habit because I've got a reliable thing to do. I don't have to think about it. So instead of asking yourself, how can I be more intense? Ask, what can I repeat every day without fail? That question leads to a much more effective system. And once that system is in place, managing your time becomes easier, not because you're pushing harder, but because your behavior is becoming more automatic.